Welcome back to Shop Talk. I'm Fion Tiveros. We're still talking about expats in Manila. In this segment, we're joined by Drasko Markovic, a computer consultant, columnist for a magazine, and the husband of Ambassador Annika. It's Annika, right?
Yeah.
Annika Markovic, Ambassador of Sweden to the Philippines. He's been in the country for 4 years now. Hello, sir. Welcome to Shop Talk.
Hi.
Thank you for being here. So you've been a diplomatic spouse.
Yes.
So what's it like to be the first gentleman?
It's fine.
Or something like that.
Among the ambassadors, there's not been any male spouse while we've been here. But there are other male spouses of other diplomats. Actually, at the Swedish embassy, there's been 2 others while we've been here. There's still one here.
But, you know, you still have your own work, right?
Yeah, I work from home. I can't earn as much money as I used to, but I'll keep myself occupied.
Oh, so you're a house husband. That's great. So you take care of the kids.
Yeah, but we also have this very unique thing at home. We have a Swedish nanny.
Swedish?
Yeah,
huh?
she's the only foreign nanny, as far as I know, in the Philippines.
And you brought her here because you just couldn't do without her.
Well, we brought her here because we want the kids to learn proper Swedish. So it's hard if they start to speak Tagalog and English. You know, they forget their first language, which is important.
Okay. Your kids are 13, 8, and 5.
Yes.
And what, boy, girl, what?
The youngest is a boy. The others are girls.
So 2 girls and a boy. So the youngest was born, oh well, in Sweden, no?
Yeah, he was 1 when we moved.
Okay. And then, so you wanted them to learn Swedish, or at least for the older ones to remember their first language.
Yeah, they all. I mean, the theory that we have in Sweden is that you have to learn one language properly, and then you can learn other languages. And we want it to be Swedish, the language that they know really well. Because in some cases you have people that they learn languages partially, and then they get kind of a split personality, and it's not good.
And then they speak, you know, one sentence is, well, like here it's Taglish, and it's Tagalog English, and people can't, you know, just use one whole English sentence. So, but they speak Tagalog also.
Nah, not really. No.
Where do they go?
To the international school.
Okay.
In Manila. Yeah.
All right. Okay. So, you work for what is it again? What kind of a computer company?
Well, the project that I'm working most on is it analyzes search engines and the results from search engines. I do that with a partner in the U.S. I do the programming, he does the sales.
Okay. All right. So what's it like being married to Ambassador Markovic?
Well, it's great. You know, we get to come here and live very comfortably for 4 years. And yeah, and I also traveled with her all over the country and around the region as well.
Okay.
We've been from Batanes to southern Mindanao.
Wow, you've been to Batanes, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's one of my favorite places. It's very different from the rest of the Philippines.
What do you like there? The winds? Or?
Yeah, it's
just so.
It's the
away.
houses are solid, and also it's more green and more hilly, and it looks like, I don't know, like Scotland or something.
Oh, okay. And how often do you go there?
No, we've only been there once. But I mean,
but that's your favorite.
We've been, basically everywhere in the Philippines. And my wife's been to a few more places than me. She's been all the way to Tawi-Tawi. I've only been to southern Mindanao.
Oh, southern Mindanao. Where in southern Mindanao?
Well, I traveled around with the EU ambassadors from Zamboanga to Davao, all the way around the coast.
Okay. I'm trying to sort of analyze your diction, the way you speak English. I didn't expect.
Well, I used to work for a publishing company that was U.S. based, so I used to go there a lot to the U.S.
Okay. So someone with a really, really Swedish accent would sound like what?
Well, they would,
because even your wife
like the chef on the Muppets. Hoodoo.
Really? Oh, that's my favorite show, the Muppet Show. Oh, okay. He was Swedish.
Yeah, the Swedish chef was
Swedish. What was his name?
He wouldn't say words. No, he was only called.
Yeah. Oh, no wonder. Oh, he really wouldn't say words. Yeah.
No, he would just have the accent. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. So, what do you like doing? Like they said, you like photography.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
wherever you go, like Batanes, for example, you did pictures.
Yeah, I've been kind of the official photographer of my wife's trips, and then her
Oh, no
private
wonder
trips.
she looks so good in the photos.
Yeah, and I have a site where I put the photos, or not all of the photos, but some photos, and it's very popular. So like 1,000 hits a day or something.
Wow, really? Okay, and then
And a lot of because I'm good at this. To show up properly in Google, when you search for certain things like the Philippine Eagle, you get to my site and
Philippine Eagle, because you have a photograph of the Philippine Eagle.
in
Really?
Davao, from Davao, they have this the sanctuary for the Philippine Eagles.
Okay, so you can help me, if I want to show up in the first page, things like that. Really? So that okay, let's not talk about it
Okay.
anymore. So let's not give your secrets away. Okay, and then you go snorkeling.
Yeah.
Where?
Well,
Wherever.
we've been to Club Noah twice
okay.
it's in northern Palawan.
Yes.
And this year we've been actually to the Barrier Reef as well.
To where?
To the Barrier Reef in Australia, but I know it's
Great
not
Barrier
Philippines.
Reef.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And we also went last week to my wife's other country, which is Palau. You know, the one you can
Palau,
go
yeah.
with Asian Spirit now.
She goes diving?
No,
I mean,
also
snorkeling
snorkeling.
also.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. It says here that you still have to get used to doing things like paying bills and the traffic.
Yeah, I mean, I get frustrated from the traffic still. I try to stay away from rush hours. Today I had to come here, but it
Yeah.
was kind of
So how long did it take you to get here from Makati?
35.
35. Oh, that's so long
40,
for you.
yeah.
So what do you do while you're in the car and you're waiting? Oh, shucks, the traffic. What do you do?
I usually drive, but I didn't drive today.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I try to get through faster.
Oh, you go over the speed limit.
They say that I drive like a taxi driver. I don't know
Oh
if
my
that's
goodness.
a compliment. Or
Well, yeah, I think it. So some policeman has tried to issue a ticket already.
no.
No.
Well,
Have you been stopped on
Yeah,
the
I've
street?
been
Really?
stopped.
So what do you say? And then, I suppose when they see
I
that you're a
haven't done
foreigner.
anything major, just-
Yeah, I know, but like you haven't run a red light or
No.
just driving a little bit too fast, or. But I mean, you
Well, you
follow.
can't drive too fast. I mean, there's too many cars.
Yeah, well, but when it's not rush hour, you can.
Yeah,
But you're a good driver. I mean,
Yeah,
if you're
yeah.
going to change
I haven't
lanes,
had
you
any-
actually signal first.
yeah, yeah.
Ah, okay. Well, that's good. So taxi drivers don't do that.
Oh.
Okay. So, but you driving fast.
Yeah.
So you have been stopped for what?
I might have crossed, one of those double lines or something.
Oh, okay. And when you pull down the window, and then
Yeah, we just discuss, and I show my diplomatic ID, and it's usually okay.
okay then. Oh, usually when they see that, oh yes, sir, go ahead, go right ahead. So it helps to be to be the first gentleman. See the, okay. Describe just a little about what Sweden's like compared to the Philippines.
Well, it's colder, especially in the winter. It's around 10 degrees Celsius right now in Stockholm, and then it's very dark during the winter months. You only have in Stockholm, which is
How many hours of sunlight?
maybe 3 or 4.
Oh my God! So
Yeah.
you feel.
And if
sleepy.
it's bad weather, you don't really see
You don't
the sun.
have sun at
no,
all.
No.
Oh, and how many months in a year is it like that?
Well, that's mid-December, and then it's a cycle, But there's a normal length of the day probably in April. So right now it's like 12 hours, and then it gets more and more and more, and you have 18 hours towards July.
Okay, so how many more years are you staying here? 1, 2, 3? You have no
We're
idea.
leaving. We're leaving.
Oh, really? When?
In June.
Oh, in June. Oh, you want to leave already? You want to go home?
No, I mean the contract is 3 years, and then we extended once, and then that's it.
Okay, and you want to head home already?
Yeah, we're going somewhere, but I can't tell you. I'm sorry. It's not official yet.
Oh, okay. Shucks, let's not talk about it. All right. Thank you very much, Mr.
I mean, where we're going. I can
Yes.
tell you we're going. I mean,
Yeah,
that's a fact.
Okay, you can tell me during the break.
Okay.
Thank you, Drasko Markovic, for being here. Salamat. We're taking a break. When we return, we're talking to a lady who's staying in Manila she joined her husband, who's a consultant at the Asian Development Bank. Shop Talk will be right back.